Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode, and today we're going to be talking about what's been happening with my channel, what will soon happen with my channel, and what's been happening in my life to make my episodes just not been going out. I think the last time I posted was like a few months ago. Apparently my friend said 8 months, but I'm not too sure. But I am coming up with a channel update here to explain everything. In the background you'll see some War Thunder gameplay. This is from the April Fool's event where you get to play as modern tanks. This is the Russian, I want to say T90. No, it isn't a T90, but it's something 90. I hope you enjoy it. I think I did get a decent gameplay here in my standards, so it wasn't too bad. And you can see that's the other tank you could play, and that's the Leopold. But I am probably butchering the names of the tanks, and I don't know too much about tanks. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, let's jump into the first things I need to talk about. So the reasons why I haven't been uploading recently. So last year I was in secondary school. I was in my last year of secondary school in year 11, and as normally you would do your GCSEs at the last year, and that is exactly what I had been doing for that time. I had been doing my GCSEs, which I am very happy to say I've passed every single one, thank God. But yeah, I passed all my GCSEs, done with that, and then I actually started an apprenticeship in finance. So I now have to go to work and college pretty much every single day except from Saturday and Sunday, and it's quite like a long hours, if I should say, and so it doesn't really give me too much time for editing, recording and stuff like that, but I do think I will be okay with it. But the reasoning that so one of the things I thought to myself I could probably do quite well is pre-record all the episodes. So the episodes and the series that I'm going to be telling you in a minute and what day they come on, they have all pretty much nearly been pre-recorded. I know that one of them is definitely fully been re-recorded. One I'm in the stage of processes, and the other one is just started up, which is the FIFA 18 crew mode. But yeah, I'll talk about that later on. So yeah. I started an apprenticeship. It's been going really well so far. My college work is okay. I can deal with it, but I will have to set one certain day towards it, and this time schedule does allow me to give my time towards my course, which I need to pass. So hopefully you guys can all understand. But there will be 4 new series coming up on the way, and this is going to be the time schedule. So the first one, which will be Tuesday, I will be posting an EU4 episode, which is going to be Lucia. I don't know what happens at the end of these series, by the way, guys. So that's still, I've got, I think, in my head. It depends on whatever game I'm enjoying at that time and I want to share with you guys. But yeah, EU4 is going to be the first one with Lucia, which is an Italian nation. I've already pre-recorded 2 episodes, or 3, I'm not too sure about it. But I know that you might have seen some episodes. I have recently deleted them because that save file that I did corrupted because I didn't go back to it in such a long time. So I've redone a new one, which it seems to have worked perfectly well, and it seems to okay. There's no update, so it's not going to be corrupted anytime soon. As you can see, that helicopter just fell from the sky, absolutely amazing. But yeah, so I'm going to be starting an EU4 series that will be completely brand new. I will also be kind of like teaching some things about EU4 too, because when I first started EU4, watching EU4, and that's what got me into the game, was I understood nothing, but I was still really fascinated with the concept of the game. So I kept watching the video, and this person kept on telling me, like, kept on saying, this is what this is for, this is what this is for, this is important because of this, and so I wanted to put that into my episode. So when you do watch this series, and if I decide to continue with EU4, if it's successful, or if I just really enjoy it that much, I want to show more, you guys will have some type of understanding if you watch EU4 Lucia series before it. But yeah, that's the reason why I've decided to like give a little bit of tutorial into it, which is going to be on Tuesday. Thursday I will be posting Call of Duty content. I will say this, I cannot promise it's going to be every single week about Call of Duty. I know I can do the next 3 weeks until, I think that leads up to, I could probably even do 4 weeks with, I've got ideas in my head and things like that. for what I can talk about with Call of Duty World War 2. I've already got gameplay from the beta, which I must say was very good, and I certainly enjoyed it. But like I say, until it fully released, I can't really talk too much about it. But I will once it is fully released. I have got it pre-ordered, so I will be getting it straight away, no matter what. Saturdays will be Hoi 4, which is a brand new series on the channel. You've never seen it before. Which is really exciting. So Hoi 4 is actually the same. So Hoi 4 is actually called Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, and by the way, EU4 is also called Europa Universalis 4. My God, I'm not sure if I said that right. But yeah, those are going to be. That's what the acronym stand for right there. So Hoi 4 is based in World War II, and you get to take control of any nation during World War II. And you get to like run it how you want to. So if you wanted to set your nation to loads of tanks, like a tank game, you can. It's made by the same people that make EU4, so it's quite similar, but there's a few different mechanics which I absolutely love in it. So I decided to do a Hoi 4 game, but I'm not going to say what nation I played as. Am I going to be a part of the Axis? Will I be a part of the Allies? Or will I be part of the Comintern, which is, in other words, the Soviets, or Russia, if you don't know what the Soviet Union is. But yeah, that's what that is. Hopefully you guys will like it too. I think I'd go in a little bit of a tutorial in that too, because I want to make sure you understand the game while I'm playing it, and you understand every single action, as pretty much my engine just got blown up there in the gameplay. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Actually, I don't even know where it come from, just from watching it. But yeah, so that's Hoi 4, so I'm not going to say what nation, but I have pre-recorded every single episode of Hoi 4, and they're all live commentaries. I still need to make sure that they're all okay, and I will be going through every single time I post a video. I'll be watching every single one to make sure that everything is fine, everything is okay. So hopefully you guys will like that. I think there's like 30 episodes in the end, but I still have left it. So if you guys wanted to continue watching it, I actually did leave that like an option, because what happened was, like, the game, like the main point of the game, like kind of lost. I don't know how to say it without like wrecking the game itself. But we killed one of the major nations. That's what I'm gonna say. Which one, you will never know. But we killed one of the major nations. And it was a point of, should we continue on in this game, or should we just stop the series right here? I decided to continue it, and then it got to the point where, should I just take over the entire world with this nation? And that's where I've kind of left it off. I think I did start to record it a little bit, but then at the end I was just like, instead of recording every single last bit, because it's going to take me absolute ages, I just decided, we'll let you comment on if you want me to continue it, if you enjoy it or not, and if not, we'll start a brand new series in Hoi 4 or something else, because there is a lot of nations you can play, and it is really good fun to continue to different nations. So what I will want to do at one point is actually be a nation in every single faction, which the factions are the Allies, the Axis, and the Comintern. But yeah, those are the. So I've still got another 2 more left to do. So hopefully you guys can leave comments like the first episode to say, oh, actually I'd love you to play this country instead, to see what you can potentially do with this country, and like give me a little objective, like take this nation out maybe, or focus on planes, become a massive air force of a nation, like be someone so tiny as like Peru, get involved in World War II and play quite a major part in it. That's going to be really hard, but yeah, just something random like that is quite fun, and that's what I like. But I think most of the time I will be playing as a major nation, because there's more action, there's more content, and it's more interesting for you to watch a major nation sometimes in my eyes. But then sometimes it's even better just to watch a very small nation and you do well with them. So it depends all on to you. And then obviously the last one on Sundays, it will be FIFA 18 episode. Now, this is something I will say. There's a few problems with FIFA 18 right now in my eyes. So I'm going to address the first issue. I am worried if I play every single game, 3 games in one episode. That's how I'm doing it so far. I ain't done that just yet because the games are so long due to the oh my god. I know what I'm trying to say in my head, I just can't say it. Negotiations? There we are, negotiations. So, because of the negotiations in FIFA 18 and how it's all done now, it takes a lot more time. And I want to show every single signing that I do in Birmingham City and selling, so you can see what happens there. But it's just ending up that there's going to be a lot of time spent on it. But hopefully when we end the window, it should be, like, every single episode should be under 10 minutes. That's my plan. But right now, there's been some episodes like 30 minutes, which has just been absolutely ridiculous. And I don't think even I would watch it. But if I'm honest, I've been watching it and I've been quite entertained by it as well. So I can't really say too much on that point. But because of that, I'm worried we're not going to get through the season in a quick enough pace. I've got 2 ideas which might help me out with this. So I can either post 2 episodes on Sunday. So yeah, I can post 2 episodes on Sunday. The first episode that will be out, for example, every odd number will have like everything on it. So it'll have a description, it'll have everything like that as I take down that helicopter. I think that was my first ever helicopter kill actually, which was really fun, using a missile, guided missile. But yeah, going back to FIFA 18, I could post 2 episodes out every Sunday, and hopefully you guys might like that. I don't mind doing that. It means I get to play more games. I get to get more of a feel for the club, which I absolutely love. FIFA 18, it's so good so far. And I've been loving having that feel, working through the championship, getting through the grind, and if we do get promoted, it's going to feel much, much better. So I would love for that to be like a major point about it. But the second option I have got is that pretty much we just get through a month. So once the window ends, we then get through every single month, and the best way I can do that is play 3 games and Sim 2, and that can either make or break the entire series, because it can work both in my favour and not against me. It can work in my favour and against me as well. So for example, I might be playing and I might be really good at it, so say I'm winning 2-0 nearly every single game. I sim a match, and because my team isn't good enough, let's say because there's more pace and less ability in the team, because I do rely a lot on pace, it's going to be the case of the team will lose in a sim match, making me reduct points from trying to get the title. So it's going to be harder on that point. But then if I do really bad, and then I actually if I do really bad and then I sim a game and I put my best team out possible to try and get those 3 points, we win it, that might change the game around. Those 3 points might be vital for me to get into the top 6, for example, or just not getting in relegation zone, because you don't even know if I'm going to be in the relegation zone yet. So yeah, it's all to come for in FIFA 18, and I do actually need your opinions in everything as the gameplay is just about to end. So yeah, that's the time schedule. Tuesdays EU4, Thursdays Call of Duty, Saturdays is going to be Hoi 4, Sundays will be on FIFA 18, and this will start next week. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.